weeks ago that she was having her friends and family sale. She did share a code with me, and I want to share a few things with you that have been, okay, this Colleen Rothschild, I told you a couple of weeks ago that she was having her friends and family sale. She did share a code with me, and I want to share a few things with you that have been my favorite things. You need to try them. Okay, this is something new that I have just tried. It is the Micro Mineral Soothing Toner. I have been told by several people that this is really good for dry or sensitive skin. Now, this is the Quench and Shine Travel Essentials. You get this. I gave this away to Brooke, not knowing how important it is to, oh my gosh, okay, so much better than all the other ones I bought. This cleansing balm makes me feel so invigorated, clean, like I'm at the spa, and I'm really not even a spa girl. This gives me that experience when I take my makeup off.
Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. How filtered does her face look in that thumbnail? Go to Lisa's channel page and just look at the thumbnail for that latest video. She doesn't even look like herself. Vegas luxury haul. Luxury Vegas shopping haul, travel, Carnivore meals conference. This is going to be a snore fest, isn't it? Shall we jump in? Who turned the sound off? Wasn't me. Obviously it was me, but I know nothing.
Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you all about my trip to Vegas. I'm going to do the typical what I wore, what I did, what I ate, and this was a business, or I guess it was like a business conference. It was put on by Think Media, and it's called Grow with Video Live. Now, I'm always trying to become a better person, a better wife, and a better YouTuber. I'm trying to become better, to become more successful.
Maybe you've been trying, but it ain't been working, love. You've been trying to be a better YouTuber since you started in the kitchen all those years ago. And we're still bearing with you.
And I really want to become a better leader and a better person for you guys.
Leader? Is this a cult?
And so that is the reason that I went. Matter of fact, most of the people that I met, they were like, why are you here? Are you a speaker? And I was like, no, but I always want to be better. And I'm always wanting to be more valuable. You know what I mean? I've often told you there's more to me than clothes. Fashion is just like a result of who I am. It's not who I am. I'm always on this quest, but I'm really on this quest in the past, I would say 3 years, to just bring more value to my channel. And so I had watched videos from this conference in the past, and they always have the best speakers. Entrepreneur.
So why didn't you just watch the videos? There's a good business idea. Save your money and watch the videos and learn that way. Can you imagine how many people said, why are you here? It was obviously a lot for her to actually mention it. I bet she hated that.
YouTubers, like just all kinds of people. Well, this year they had Dave Ramsey. They had Shalene Johnson. They had Pat. I can't remember his name now. I'll remember it when I get there. Pat. I'll put his name down here. So sweet. He's like the Pokemon card guy. And what they did is each person kind of gave their view of different things. Like Dave Ramsey was talking about longevity, about being able to survive in social media as long as he has. And he really, I'll get to that in a minute, but it really made me appreciate so much, you guys. It made me appreciate you. It made me appreciate being on YouTube for over 15 years. It did everything that I wanted to do. I really, and just John Bevere, who is a Christian speaker. Okay, we'll talk about those things when we get to it. I also...
Why don't you talk about it now? What do you mean? Oh, no, we have to have step by step. You packed your case, you left your house, you flew on this flight, you had this to eat, you checked into your hotel, you ate that, you did this, you went there, then you went to the first thing.
Purchased 2 Gucci bags, a Chanel necklace, and a Chanel bag. I did not plan.
So, I did not plan to? No, of course you didn't. Who buys 3 designer handbags and a designer necklace in a weekend? No, I'm not jealous. No, I don't want what she has. I couldn't give a flying fuck for Gucci or Chanel or Hermes or any of that. I'm not interested. How can anyone look at this and say this is normal behaviour? Really? She goes on a journey and she buys everything all at once. So then she has nothing to look forward to because she has them all. It's like the shoe thing when she bought every fucking shoe in Christendom and then she ran out of shoes to buy. So then she had to try and find something else to fucking obsess over. It's stupid, I'm sorry. It's like when you go out and you buy a bottle of perfume. She doesn't do that. She buys 50 at once. Why? You can't use 50 at once. 2 or 3 maybe, yeah. But she's got more designer bags than she knows what to do with, and then she doesn't use half of them. I don't understand.
Plan on purchasing all these things, but I knew that I might get something. It was only my second time being in Vegas, and I kind of wanted to experience a few things. I didn't really have a lot of time because it was a packed schedule. And so let's get started. And I'm going to kind of go by my phone because that is the best way for me to kind of have a timeline. And then I can clean out some of these pictures because I've got a bunch of them. Okay.
Oh, that's the thing. Am I going to put it at the front? I'll put it, you'll have seen it already. I'll put it at the front. Instagram. It's like, oh, I told you last week there was a sale, but these are my favourites today. So why are you telling us now? Why didn't you tell us back then? So disorganised, aren't we, Lisa?
Hey, I flew American Airlines. Delta.
Why does she need to tell us that? I arrived in Vegas and we don't need to know how you got there or why.
And American went out there, but American had the best schedule, but I knew right from the beginning what to expect. So I had a lot of delays, but I got there fine, on time. And on the way back, I can't blame them because there was a lot of bad weather. It was actually raining in Vegas when I left. Okay, so head out.
Really? Rain puts you into a complete tiz, doesn't it? I can hear fucking Helen laughing and Jane laughing from here. It's like, really? Rain.
Out of here, I'm wearing my Pammy t-shirt, my Pammy jeans, my Nike sneakers, my Gucci blazer, which I love that blazer. I know it's crazy expensive, but just to give you some feedback on it, because, you know, I buy these things and you're probably wondering, is she ever going to wear that? It's thin enough that it's comfortable. You know what I mean? My other Gucci blazer is a little canvasy. I think my other one might be men's. I'm not sure. But anyway, then my base luggage and that Cowpack Luca duffel. So many of you ask me about that duffel. I have my purse in the duffel. I carried one of my new little Chanel's with the handle. Love it. Oh, love it. So what I do, I check all my luggage. I'm just left with that bag. I get on the plane And if I have my purse outside of that luggage, she'll make me put it away. So what I do is I put my purse in that bag and I stuff it under the seat in front of me. I also carried my large cash.
If I have my bag out, she'll make me put it away. Who's she? And you really not allowed to hold a handbag on a flight? When it's already been checked and...
Cashmere, like scarfy thing that I got from J. Crew. I really wish I would have gotten the black one in the large, but I had gotten the cream one. Oh my gosh. I used that thing the whole time I was there. I used it on the plane ride there because I flew from here to Charlotte and then Charlotte to Vegas. So it was over a 4-hour flight. I'm always cold, even with the jacket on. So I used it there. Then when I got to the hotel, I used it on my bed. And let me tell you guys, it was like a Mr. Wizard moment. Like, what is it? Bill Nye the Science Guy. I tried to video it for you, but in the night I got up and I think I must have been hot. I was trying to take that wrap and I was just grabbing it off of the bed where I had been sleeping with it. And because you'll be amazed at just that thin little layer of cashmere on top of my covers really made me warm. And it gave me some snuggle around my neck, but then I got hot. And I was grabbing it up to put it down and sparks, literal sparks, the static in it. Every time I pulled it up, it was like sparklers. I could not believe it. Is that because it was so dry? The air was so dry? Because we don't have static like that here. So that...
See what happens when Lisa travels outside a little bubble? Weird and wonderful things happen and they confuse the ever-loving fuck out of her.
That's, that's part of traveling to me. It's just different things. You know what I mean? Like when we were leaving and I asked the girl how long or how much it rains in Vegas. She said never. So anyway, took that wrap, loved it. Didn't eat anything. I did an outfit of the day in the airport. Okay, I didn't eat anything before I left. Got on the plane, got my Diet Coke, and then they were serving meals on the way over there. I knew there was nothing I could get, but I ended up getting this little, she said it was actually a dessert. It's 2 pieces of cheese, some grapes, and some sourdough flatbread. Of course, I just ate the 2 pieces of cheese. And while I was flying there, I decided to make notes of my thoughts. It's called Vegas Thoughts. Okay.
Oh, dear Lord. I just can't with this dimwit. I really can't.
First one is, I love this seat.
I love this seat, really. So deep and thoughtful. I know it's not just me. I know you lot agree with me, but it's like, what is it with her fucking subscribers that they don't see the lunacy?
It was 3A. And it was just, I don't like getting the very first one because then they take your bag. I just love 3A. That's always my favorite seat. And it was a smaller plane, so I was by myself. I was like, oh gosh, I love this seat. I love feeling so empty. I love feeling empty inside. I don't like feeling full. I never have. And I hate feeling bloated.
You are empty inside, Lisa. These are the deep thoughts that you want to pass on to your subscribers, are they?
Brooke did so good. John was out of town when I left. He was on a golf trip in Myrtle Beach with his friends. And so Brooke came over and spent the night on my sofa upstairs in my office. And I had to wake her up really early to take me to the airport. And she just did so good at getting up with a good attitude. Driving to the airport, she knew the exact way to go. And I know this sounds like a lot, but as a mom, you love those moments. You know, the good attitude, the feeling of confidence. Oh,
She had a good attitude. How about you got a cab to the airport? How about you let her sleep in a fucking bed? There's beds in the house. Why didn't she get to sleep in a bed? She could have shared the bed with you. The fuck? She slept on the settee. I like this seat. I love feeling empty, and Brooke did so good.
I did it. All is well. Mama is good. Monday, my mom so good at getting up with a good attitude, driving to the airport. She knew the exact way to go. And I know this sounds like a lot, but as a mom, you love those moments, you know, the good attitude, the feeling of confidence. Oh, I did it. All is well. Mama is good. Monday, my mom and my dad and I went to Chapel Hill because my mom had surgery on a tumor that she had had for years. Right back here, it was actually a salivary gland, and it had just gotten so big they had to remove it, and everything was good. It was not cancer. It was just fabulous. Butterflies. I'm excited. And then one of you asked for new workwear style, and then I kind of went on from there. Oh gosh, I said the food cooking reminds me of when I used to make cookies in my Easy Bake Oven.
What the fuck? I just... And the Bimbo of the Year award goes to Lisa Duncan.
It did. It had that smell, and it just took me back to when I used to make those sliced cookies in my Easy Bake Oven. Okay, and then I took notes because I had downloaded some podcasts and books for the way there. Okay, let me pictures back out here. Okay, beautiful, flying over just different land I am not used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing mountains, brown, you know, all that kind of stuff. We get to Vegas. Always cracks me up when we get to Vegas, and immediately when you get off the plane, there are gambling, like slot machines and stuff like that. And then went straight to the hotel, and I stayed at the M Grand. It's at the end of the strip, so it's not Vegas-y feeling at all. You can't walk anywhere, and I think they just have a lot of seminars and conferences there, but still really nice. And I had the driver stop me at a gas station to get like a 12-pack of Diet Cokes, and they did not have Diet Coke. They had everything else. Isn't that crazy? But I think they were probably just sold out. Okay.
Isn't that crazy? Do you not think they have Diet Coke at the hotel?
Here are the bags that I took. My Chanel, my Prada gold one, and my new Louis Vuitton. Here are the shoes that I took. My Zara Classics, which there's an important note that goes with this. My Zara Clear, my Schutz Ariella, my Loeffler Randall gold ones, which are the best shoes ever. My emergency shoes were my Valentino bow sandals, and then I wore my Nike Dunks. I changed my clothes into one of my Lily Pulitzer dresses that I hope by now you have seen that video. Here's the thing. I made so many videos in the last few weeks so that I didn't even have to make a video when I came home, because I knew I was going to be coming home for 3 or 4 days, and then I was going to be flying out to Miami, and I wanted to be able to go take care of my mom if she needed it, go take care of my dad, and spend time with my family. I can't stay away from you guys. I can't stay away. I love making videos. This is not work to me. Work is the links and all of the other stuff that goes into it, but talking to you is never work. It's fun for me. So I put on my dress, changed my bag, put on my Loeffler sandals, and I headed to get a burger. They had a really good restaurant there that had burgers, so I got a bacon cheeseburger because I had only eaten those 2 bites of cheese all day. And let's see what time it was. It was 3:20 there, but keep in mind I live in North Carolina, so that was quite a bit of a change. So here, it would have been 6 something. Then I went to the Bellagio. I had to get an Uber to the Bellagio. I went to Hermes. It was the
Course you
typical
did.
Hermes experience. I have made
What, where they looked down their nose at you and made you feel uncomfortable and didn't make eye contact, yet you still keep going back, you moron.
contact with someone there before. A friend of mine gave me her contact, but her name is Bonnie and she wasn't there. So, of course, they had no time for me, but that's okay. That's okay. That's what I expected. Then I went to Dior and I had in my mind,
That is so stupid. Why do you want to buy from a company that doesn't want to sell to you? Why?
I might want a little tote because I knew I was going to need pen, notebook, and I loved.
Why didn't you bring your little tote from home? You've got plenty of them.
My Dior notebook, by the way. I knew I was going to need some things and a drink and stuff, and I was like, well, I might want a little tote. So, oh my gosh, can you get over this white Dior tote? I posted it. I posted everything while I was gone. I wanted that bag so bad, but I just knew just holding that bag, you're going to get it dirty. Okay, by the way, this whole thing here is dry cleaning stuff. Actually, I didn't wear that rose dress. I just need to hang it up. This is where I unpacked, and most of those things need to go to the dry cleaners. So that's why they're there. This is real life today. Okay, I looked at this tote. See how they're small? They're smaller than my other one. This one had the tiger on it. In hindsight, I wish I would have gotten one, but I'm going to be going shopping. This one had the map of France.
Oh, you're going to be going shopping again, are you? Really? No. God, would we have figured that out, that she's going to go shopping?
On it, but I was just getting there. And honestly, I had just planned on buying one bag, like one Chanel bag, but it didn't turn out that way, but no regrets. So then I went to Chanel. I asked her how many or what flap bags they had, and they had so many.
She put this picture on her Instagram, and it's like, I love that. I would buy all those bags just to line them up like that and have a Roy G. Biv shelf of stuff. I love things in rainbow order. They just look so pretty, don't they?
But the price has gone up again since I got mine in January or February. And I didn't just fall in love with one. I did try on like a little sherbety multicolored one, but it didn't shake me up. When I try something on, and I will have an immediate reaction to it. Immediate. And I didn't. So I did think it's really pretty. And here's a scarf. I looked at the extra small 90 or 22s, didn't have an attachment to it. And then right when I had walked in, I actually asked for to look at their lipsticks. And the girl said, I follow you on YouTube. I have for years. You guys, that's the best. Imagine that feeling. You know what I mean? Like you instantly, I know you. You know me. Let's shop. Let's talk. Let me let my guard down. Thank you for making me feel comfortable. Thank you for making me feel loved. I mean, it's a beautiful feeling. So her name is Kendra, took some pictures, and this is just a little purse that I saw that was
cute.
so pretty. I think it was like 15,000 or something crazy.
Whoa, you're joking me. 15,000 for that? Wow.
Then I went, I kind of was thinking, where am I going to catch my Uber? Because I wanted to go to the crystal shops.
Here's the thing, right? That thing was £15,000. Add 3 onto that, and that's what I paid for my house. It was a council house. We put in our right to buy. We've been council tenants for however many years, so we got a deduction. They said it was worth 27 or something, and we got it for £18,326. I remember telling my cousin, she was like, fuck off, you can't buy a car for that. And now it's been valued at 130, but that won't buy us a fucking rabbit hutch, so we're stuck with it. Yeah, mad, isn't it? She could buy a purse and I could buy a house.
Because so many of you had sent me messages of places to go. And so I went back up to the front, which when I walked in, there was Hermes. So I was going to walk in and just ask them where was the best place for me to catch an Uber. And there was like a young guy there, and he gave me that look. There's a different look that people give you, especially in Hermes. It's an immediate closed off look, or it's that look that the lady gave me in Florida. He gave me that look, like he was interested in helping me. So I said to him, I just acted like I'd never been in there. I said, you wouldn't happen to have any bags for sale, would you? And I said, I know not Birkins or Kellys, but any just totes or anything. And he went to get me some, and some were sold out, but the last one he had was this green one, which honestly, I loved it. I felt good holding it. It was pretty, but it was over $5,000. It wasn't that to me, because
I was going to say, tell me you didn't buy it just because they actually showed you a bag. Because that's what I think. It's like, oh, I want to buy something from Hermes. Oh, here's shit in a box, Lisa. Yeah, I'll have it. I'll have it. It's like, no, don't do it. Stop going in that shop. Fuck 'em.
because I will spend a lot of money, but there's just a feeling that it has to be. I don't spend a lot of money on hotels. I don't spend a lot of money on food. I don't spend a lot of money on, different things, coffees and stuff like that, because they're not for me. So that just didn't feel like it was for me. Then I went to Gucci. Okay, now I think I'm at... Okay, he told me about the tram. So I ended up taking the tram over to Crystal Shop's Aria Hotel. And keep in mind, I have those gold Loeffler Randall shoes on, which are amazing. They're comfortable. They've got padding. They don't squish my toes. It's a good size heel. But that was a lot of walking. In hindsight, I should have taken an Uber. But I was appreciative, and I got to see a lot of people. We had to walk up the stairs because the escalator was broken. I was walking behind a lady that was 85 years old. She looked 60, and she walked up all those stairs. I enjoyed talking to her. And then when you experience the joy.
Wow. She was 85 and she could walk up the stairs. Oh, Pusscat.
In her voice, that's how I knew she was 85. She turned around and said, come on, you've got to follow this 85-year-old woman. Okay, what do you think came first? Her good attitude or her happiness and vitality at 85? You know what I mean? Like, the good attitude and the happiness is probably what is taking her to 85. And I love seeing that. So then I was in okay, here comes the magic moment.
Oh, here we go. Her looking down her nose at people that don't have a good attitude. That's why they don't live long enough. What a twat. What's the magic moment, Lisa?
We're going to unbox all of these. I wanted to do it with you. I didn't do it in Vegas. I didn't do it when I got home because I wanted to do it with you. So I walk in the Chanel there, and everybody's really nice. In Chanel, I think they're always so nice. And she showed me this bag because I asked her what she has special. I mean, I wanted something special. And she shows me this bag that is a camera bag. Okay, camera bag is a style. Remember my silver Gucci bag that I got? That is a camera bag. Well, this one is literally camera. Remember when I got the phone case like Emily in Paris because it was a camera? And I have an association with a camera because this is what I do for a living. So the black one she gets down, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh, it's amazing. But it's not, it's not like singing to me. So I leave there and I go to Gucci. And I'm thinking in my mind when I go in Gucci.
She makes me, I'm thinking in my mind. Where else would you be thinking, dopey?
Same thing. I want something special. And I go and I look, I see a couple bags that are special, but they're really small. It's a teeny tiny little Diana bag. And I know I can't even fit my phone in it. And then I see something else I really like. And I'm thinking, I'm just not going to get anything here. Go around, this nice guy's helping me. And I see these two bags. Okay, I'm in my Palm Royale. I'm in my summer phase. I'm all about pink. I'm a Barbie girl. The only pink bag I have is my pink little camera bag from Chanel. And I have to say that's one of my most disappointing Chanel bags. I would never tell anyone to get that bag because the zipper I kept thinking the more I used it, the better it would be. And I probably need to put some oil on it or do something, but I've had enough bags to know it shouldn't do that. It only does crossbody. It's not my favorite bag. It's like one of those things where every time I use it, I think,
Well, why didn't you figure that out before you paid for it, dumbass? Sell it then if it's not your favourite bag.
this is so disappointing for Chanel. So I knew I might want a pink bag. Okay, remember, then I got the pink Coach bag, and it's not really pink. It's like purpley pink. It doesn't go with any of my pink stuff. So let's go. The first one I saw, and I'm sorry I'm sitting at my window because I wanted to get the best natural light. The first one I saw is this one, and I'm telling you, you guys, the most beautiful colors. It is like me up and down, this beautiful Tiffany blue, just all of these beautiful colors. And this is such a classic bag that, okay, how am I supposed to be undoing this? Okay, that I knew already I loved this bag and that I wanted one. I almost got a black one.
How am I supposed to get it out of this bag that's got a scrunch at the top? I don't understand.
But something kept me from getting it, and it was probably knowing I was going to get this. So here we go. Okay, again, I can't say I'm not a bag collector, but I'm not a bag, I'm not going to be able to tell you when this originated, all the statistics behind it or anything like that. But I can show it to you and to show you how fabulous it is. It is the Jackie bag in this fabulous pink, the pink of my dreams here. Okay, we're going to undo.
It's cute. I'll give you that. How much was it?
This. I've never had this style or even had to undo this before. Okay, here she is. Okay.
You don't know how to undo that. Oh, please. With all the money you've got and you waste, Lisa, get yourself a carer.
I don't know. I'm going to look on the website and see what this is typically. This was a brand new one, not on the floor. So I'm going to see what hole they typically put this in.
What does it matter what hole they typically put it in? You figure out what hole you want it in to work for you. Oh dear Lord.
I would have to say it might be, I don't want to bend it until I really get it where I want it to be. But I definitely, this was the magic. This is the magic, you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love how it looks. I love the color. I love that it's this kind of crinkly pattern because...
Crinkly pattern. Sure there's a name for that.
I feel like it's not going to get as dirty. It's beautiful. Okay, I won't just...
Show people inside it.
Keep you too long. While I was standing there, this is what happens to me. I need to not do this because this is what I do. I'm just taking it all in. I looked over and I saw this one. You know how much I love like my Fendi baguette. Look at this baby.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay, that does have, yes, that does have, it has this strap. Okay, is this my favorite? No, but at least it's thin. I didn't like the way the bigger Jackies, I didn't like the way they had a thick strap. That's just not, I'm not sporty. So this one I could handle. I mean, look at that. But honestly, on my shoulder is how I'm going to be carrying that one. Okay, this one, I really don't know what the name is. I've already put my receipts up in my file.
Away. Oh, you listened then? She actually listened to me, folks, and she's put her receipts away. Well, that's something.
Honestly, on my shoulder is how I'm going to be carrying that one. Okay, this one, I really don't know what the name is. I've already put my receipts up in my file. But you guys, let's see. This was another magic moment. Midlife magic. That's one of the names I came up with for us. Midlife magic. Because I think
You came up with a name for us. How is that a name for your subscribers? Midlife magic. Midlife crisis, more like.
it is magical. I think midlife is, I can't believe there's not more people out there. I think now there is, but it's just the best time ever.
Yeah. If you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want 24 hours a day and you've got money to burn. Oh, it's amazing. What about people that are working their arse off? Still. Looking after elderly parents. 101 other million things. No. Because that's the thing, you only see things from your point of view.
Okay, so now let's put this over here and this over here. And let's take these two awkward pieces out. And, I mean, even, look at that. That almost looks like lips, doesn't it? I bet it's supposed to. Synchronicity, I'm telling you. Gucci on the little buckle there. Just look at this bag. Another one. As soon as I put it on, I love it. I love it. And this pink, it just goes with all, but between the two of those pink bags, I mean, that's it.
Show people what it looks like inside. I don't fucking want one, but there's people out there that might be interested and it would be helpful.
I don't need, it's like I love pink Chanel flat bags, but I never felt like, you know what I mean? It's like, this is perfect. These are good price ranges and I just love it. You know how much I love the Gucci canvas print.
Go on, how much? Because you're not going to tell us, are you? Right, so 2,400 for the first one. Oh no, she didn't get this one. Hang on. $2,200. That's 4,600 so far. Really? So we're up to 14,000 and then she bought the necklace. £15,500 in a couple of days in Vegas, and she didn't even gamble.
I love these even more than I did in the store. Okay, this is some good samples that my friend Kendra gave me. Okay, I don't want to get off. Let's don't get off the schedule here. Okay, yeah, it is still the same schedule though. You know, I still had that camera bag at Chanel on my mind. I said, okay, Lisa, you're not going to get it, but let me just go look at it again. And then the white one. I tried the white one. And when I looked in the mirror with that little dress on, it was a magic moment. And it is going to be a collector's item. It's just, I feel like it was kind of commemorative of the time because I'm there because of YouTube. And I'm so happy because of you guys and YouTube. It's important to me. It's more than a career. It's part of who I am. And the same thing with the pink ones. I felt like it was so Palm Royale. It's
not a career, Lisa. I'm at the peak of my career, really.
You know, it's just, have a fashion channel and much more. But like I say, it's always more to me. All of it is. So let's unbox this baby. And I sent a picture to my mom. She loved it. And to John. Don actually didn't come back in town until Wednesday. So Brooke stayed here just because I didn't want Will to be here by himself for days. And she wanted to stay here too because, oh my gosh, she wore all my stuff. She wore 2 of my bathing suits. It was like someone broke in and pretended to be me for a couple of days.
Really?
Yeah, but that's okay. Oh, you guys.
If it was okay, why are you saying it? Why could you not have just said, Brooke stayed here and kept an eye on her brother, which I thought was really sweet? No, you have to throw her under the bus.
Precious. precious. Look at this little bag. Look at the little, I've got to take all the stuff off. Does it have a sticker? Sometimes I'm out and about and I realize I still have stickers on my bags. Okay, this one has a sticker. I loved how this Chanel was kind of like an older looking print. Okay, I am certainly going to put all of this stuff back in here. I never plan on selling my bags, but you just never know, right? You never know. I told my niece last night, she was looking at one of my bags that I had taken in to show my mom, and I said, I'm going to leave you one of my bags. She says, no, just leave me your Sol de Janeiro. You know how they're so into the skincare right now? That shows you her age. I think she wants my skincare, she said. It's so funny. Okay, hold on. Let me unwrap this. Okay, here she is.
Here she is. Really? You can't unwrap it while you talk.
Isn't it so beautiful?
Oh, isn't it? Isn't it adorable?
It is lambskin. So I'm going to need to be careful, but this isn't a bag you would just use daily as your go-to bag. I am a sucker for that chain, that Chanel chain. Gucci actually has some beautiful chains too with a little Gucci symbol in it, but I really liked this too. I liked that it had the leather at the top, and then you open it. I'll take all the stickers and stuff off later. Okay, first of all, look at this side. Let me see if I can take this off. I wanted you to see this because these were like selling points for me, you know, like things that were so cute and special. This. See how it's a little camera with a rhinestone? And then it
want to be a fucking diamond for me.
Really opens wide. So I can put all of my stuff in here just fine.
Why didn't you show the inside of the other bags?
Serial number. Let's see. Made in France. And then this.
That zip doesn't sound great to me. When you're moaning about zips.
Yeah, it zips much better than my other one. Look at this.
Does it?
So it's got the Chanel all the way around the lens. And then I'm going to take this off just so you can see some of it. Look, the lens opens and it's a mirror.
Perfect for a narcissist.
Let me see if I can show you guys what you're doing. You're sitting on... Is that the camera? Yeah, you're...
I'm in my bed. I'm not inside that little camera.
Sitting on a box in my windowsill. And it's like a magnet. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Let me take this one off too. Look. Okay, there you are. See, no lights or anything, just sunlight. So, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Let me know down below what you think. Okay, and then let's see. At that same store, this is something I do. I always look at the Chanel jewelry because I don't wear my necklace enough, but I want to. I always admire when I see Chanel jewelry on other people. So let me see if this unties. Yes. So at the same store.
She's fucking useless, isn't she?
While she was packing this up, I saw this. I actually saw this the first time. And then it's kind of like once you get to this point, you're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and blow it out here.
Once you get the disappoint. What is that? What are you trying to say?
I said, this is like a bougie rapper. A little bit of Run DMC vibes. My favorite is 50 Cent. He's my favorite rapper as far as
really
his personality. But that. So just a very simple chain with the CC right here.
She's such a Christian woman, but she likes rappers. Okay.
But I thought that...
Oh, talking of music, hold the front page. Did anybody see any of the clips from the Eurovision? Because I try not to watch them. I just wait until the final, because I don't want to see how it's staged and whatever until the night and enjoy the night. Wow. I watched Ollie Alexander, then I watched Ireland, and then I watched Slovenia. When did the Eurovision Song Contest turn into the gay sex nude satanic contest? If you haven't seen, just fucking search on here for Ireland, Slovenia and the UK. Ireland is a non-binary girl from Cork, of all places, and it's basically, it's just her and the devil having the whale of a time on the stage. Ollie Alexander's in a fucking jockstrap, thrusting himself all over the place. Everyone was saying, oh, if it was for female dancers, people wouldn't mind. I don't mind him dancing with male dancers. He's gay, go for it. But does he have to do all the cavorting as well? And then Slovenia, she may as well have just turned up with no clothes on at all. I don't know what the fuck's happened. And there's someone over here, she's a bit polarising, Katie Hopkins, you either like her or you don't. And she did a short the other day, which is what made me look. And she went, oh, we've come a long way from Bucks Fizz, haven't we? And it's so true. It's like, I do not know what the fuck is going on, so I ain't watching it. And I used to enjoy the Eurovision. It used to be a family entertainment programme. Everyone sat round the telly and we watched the UK get no points. That was the fun of it. But no, it's just gone weird now. Like the rest of the world. Everything's gone really weird. I feel like Grandpa Simpson. I don't know what's going on anymore.
That will go with so much, even in an all black outfit with just this and a blazer. I just love it. Any simple, not something like this, but like a simple A-line dress. I felt like it's still a little Palm Royale in a different way. Maybe it's more Beverly Hills Hotel. I just loved it. It is exactly how I described it. Very bougie rapper. Maybe that's my style. Okay, then I wanted to show you, I checked in on that night. I did early check-in. Okay, so that's the same night. So here I am back at the hotel. A new check-in was at 7 to 9. I put on my red suit that I got. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's the Veronica Beard suit. Switched back into my black Chanel, put my Zara sandals on. Dogs were barking. I'm telling you, feet were hurting from all of that walking I had just done. And I went downstairs and got registered. Okay.
You would never cope in the UK, would she? All that walking, really?
Hey, then the next morning, got up, feet were still killing me. Okay, I did not realize how far it was going to be from my room down the hall, a long way.
A long
Then
back.
down, then all the way across the casino. Then down more stairs. Then down a long highway or hallway. Then down another long highway. Down another one. It was so long. I mean, it was 10 or 15 minutes.
So you can't walk for any length of time then, can you? You go on about how comfortable your shoes are and you couldn't walk that far down the long corridor.
had the choice. Did I want to be comfortable and be able to walk, or did I want to be in pain? So I had to wear my emergency flip-flops the whole time. And I had people messaging me, something else would look better with that outfit. Pumps would look better with that outfit. I'm like, I know, but my feet are more important. And no one else was really wearing heels. Of course, I want to stay true to my style, but I felt good. I felt good. And the little media kit bag that we got was black. So no matter what, it kind of tied it in. The next day, I wore the blue suit. I had all...
So you didn't need a tote bag then, did you? Because they gave you a bag to put stuff in. Look at that gormless face.
all the while planned on wearing that blue suit the first day. You guys, that suit made me famous. I got so many compliments on that suit. I mean, men, women, people that work there, front counter, eating, everybody. You've got to get that suit if you can. Then, that morning I ate breakfast at the hotel. So good. Eggs, cheddar cheese, bacon. I just wore the heels down to the breakfast. Then I had a moment of clarity, went back upstairs, got my bag, got my flip-flops on, and headed to the conference. You can see us here. Here's the conference room. We got this book, YouTube Secrets from Think Media. Here we are. Okay, Sean Cannell. I've watched so many of his videos, you guys. I have listened to his videos while out of town to calm me and to go to sleep. Like, that's how long I have watched his videos. I have watched his videos since he first started and didn't even have hardly any subscribers. So it was so cool to be around him. Then we had panels of different people, you know, that are in his program. He does like a coaching program, VRA Academy. So learning.
Learning. What did you learn? Name one thing that you learn, apart from the fact that you need flip-flops to get from your bedroom to the conference room.
A few breaks, like 10-minute breaks. I showed you these cupcakes and stuff, and somebody said, why are you there? Why are you even there looking at them? Because I had put self-control. I was actually, was like a little bakery shop. They had salads and stuff too, but I was there getting my Diet Coke. I'll be honest with you. They had the bottled Diet Coke there. Okay, so Pat, Pat, why can't I think of your name? He talks about creating a relationship with your audience. You guys, we have a relationship. We do. Like when he talked about it, I felt that
we have a relationship. We do. No, you don't. Because you delete anyone who says something that isn't blowing smoke up your hole. You're not prepared to have a conversation with anybody. You only talk, what's the word I am groping for? You know, the little unimportant things. You never delve deep. I have a relationship. No, you don't.
The same way. Lunch, the burger. This is the Bloomingdale's dress for the first party. I did buy the platinum package, and with the platinum package, you got to sit up front, you got to have a table in front of you, and you got some extra events to go to. So that night I actually went out after we had like an hour and a half, and I went to, where did I go? Seems like I went to another hotel or another shopping place. Oh no, I went to Sephora. I went to Mall of America, I think it's called. I was hoping they had my dry bar wand, but they didn't. So I only went to Sephora. Ended up buying that Gucci bronzer that I've already showed you. Came back, switched into my dress, gold Loeffler Randall sandals, gold sparkly sequin Prada bag, so good, perfect, and went downstairs to the party by the pool. So pretty, but this is what I forgot. It's cold on the West Coast at night. Cold. I had nothing on my shoulders. I met lots of different people, stayed for 45 minutes, maybe an hour at the absolute most, and went back up to my room and went to bed. Then get up the next
Oh, you're such a party animal, aren't you?
morning. I thought, you know what? Everybody is getting to know me for these suits. It is ice cold in all the lessons all day. I mean, even the men were complaining about how cold it is and having to go get their jackets. So I had taken some dresses with like spaghetti straps, one red Zara one, and then this rosy Diane von Furstenberg one. And the thought of being in that room that cold, I could not.
Why didn't you just put an oversized blazer on over it? You had your suit jackets. Why didn't you put a suit jacket over your strappy thingy dress? Because you never thought of doing that, because you can't think outside the box.
Not do it. So I thought, I'm going to go with the suits. I'm going to be known for the suits. And everybody loved it. This one's a little different. The pants are a little different. Met lots of people there. John Bevere, he gave us his book, The All of God. It was all the speakers there were Christian. I told my mom, I said, I really felt God's presence there. I did. I started crying. Remember I told you sometimes I start crying in church? If something really gets to me deep like that, it's a moment. And I feel it. And he made me feel really good about God wanting us to be successful and about when you do have a true relationship with God and the fear of God, that He will give you wisdom, and you are to use that
Wisdom. Were you not in the queue?
wisdom to help other people. Just profound. That could make me cry now. That could make me cry now. I'm not going to think about it. So, let's
Really?
see. Then we have speakers the rest of the day. I sat beside the coolest people ever, eye doctors. Some guy that was the most famous meditating channel in France. People from all over the world were there. Then Cody Sanchez, which is really, she has a really tough talk about business and about content creating and all of those things. Dave Ramsey. Okay. Dave Ramsey is, whether you go by his money theory or not, he is funny. I relate to him because he's Southern, and he's my type. He's my type. He's older. He's grumpy. I won't say he's bald, but maybe he is. And he's got a heart of gold. And that is my type. I like it. It's who I'm drawn to. Very masculine energy. Loved his talk on longevity. That's one of the things that made me feel really good about being here for 15 years on YouTube. Okay, then that night I put on an outfit that I bought 2 to 3 years ago for the LTA Style Conference and didn't ever wear. It's a Diane von Furstenberg jumpsuit with the matching blazer. Put my Valentino's back on, my Chanel bag, and I went to not the Bellagio, the Wynn. Everybody kept saying, go to the Wynn, go to the Wynn. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I was in awe of the beauty, all the flowers. I went to the Hermes store. They didn't pay me any mind at all. But, that's what I expect. Kind of like with American Airlines. The flight's delayed. Your pilot's not here. I expect it. So I don't get, freaked out about it. They also had...
You're prepared to go in 101 Hermes stores and have people look down their nose at you. And you think that's okay. Wow. And you feel like you have something to tell people and wisdom to share. Here's a bit of wisdom. Tell Hermes to go fuck themselves and shop in the shops that appreciate you shopping in them. Tell your daughter that she doesn't have to be treated like shit to have people look up to her. And she doesn't need to be weighing herself because there's nothing wrong with her body.
Lots of flat bags. Went around to all the beautiful stores. I saw this cute little couple that probably just got married.
Why are you taking pictures of them?
And then went back to the hotel. And this is a funny thing too. Gosh, I've kept you so long. Someone commented that I was eating so many burgers. Why didn't I get a steak? So I thought, when I got back, I thought, I'm going to go get a steak. The steak was $45. The burger's $15. I look around. It's so fancy in there. Honestly, one little steak isn't going to fill me up because I don't eat anything else. I said, Lisa, what are you doing? You want a burger. So I went back to the place I had been getting burgers, and I got a burger with a fried egg. That makes a scrumptious burger, and it's more filling. There's my picture with Dave Ramsey. The next day is my last day. This is the day Charlene Johnson is speaking. I'm freaking.
And I'm loving her legs, so I had to contact her and ask her, what did she use on her legs?
Out. I've already asked John, could he get me another flight? I didn't want to stay another night. I just had to leave early. Check out. They hold my bags.
Why are you freaking out? So you didn't. Why are you you haven't explained. Why are you freaking out?
Johnson is speaking. I'm freaking out. I've already asked John, could he get me another flight? I didn't want to stay another night. I just had to leave early. Check out. They hold my bags. I put on my Gucci blazer,
You knew when the conference was ending. You knew who was speaking. You knew the times they were speaking at. Why didn't you book the right flight in the first place? I was freaking out. I was asking John, can he book me another flight? How about you do it?
Little lightning bolt, Aviator Nation tee, my same jeans, my same sneakers. I go down, eat breakfast, wait in line, sit in the seats. I watch Nikki Saunders about using AI, and then out comes Shalene. and enjoyed it. I had to leave a little bit early. The sun just went down. I had to leave a little bit early, but still got so much of her talk, her energy. Loved it. So many of you guys love her. Left, got a Burger King double Bacon King with no bun in the airport. Had a couple hours layover. Loved my wrap on the way home, and didn't get home until I think 12:30. John and Will picked me up, and here I am. So that is it.
And here I am. Such self-importance.
That is what I ate. That is what I bought. That is what I wore. That is what I did. And I just love you guys so much. I feel so happy and grateful. And I just hope that you feel the same way. I'm wearing one of the Jessica Simpson dresses, and I better go because my cleaning girls are here and I got to get out of here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
You have to get out of there. Why? Couldn't you be there and give them drinks and chat to them, or just do what you normally do while they're there? Why are you running away because the cleaning ladies are there? God, that was boring. And if you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.